What's going on, Hard Walk fam? Welcome to the weekly check-in. So, it is Sunday, July 24th, 2022, and we're here doing the weekly check-in again, right? And today, one of the things I'm gonna do when we get closer to the middle or end of the video, I'm gonna tell you the secret to waking up early, all right? I'm gonna tell you the secret on how to wake up early. Oh man, so how is everyone doing? I hope everyone had a great week. I definitely had a really good week this week, and I wanted to come and do my check-in. So it is Sunday. Thank goodness the check-in is gonna happen tonight on Sunday, all right? No issues this week, so no reason for it to be delayed this week. And I really wanna thank everybody for reaching out to me, sending me their well wishes, and chatting with me offline. I really appreciate that. Now, let's do a quick recap on what we talked about last week, right? We talked about our time goal. We have been working on a time goal for the month of July, and we have been doing okay. We've been doing okay. We talked about how it's gonna last for the month of July. We also, last week, did some modifications to the goal, right? We talked about making it, so I'm achieving the goal 60% of the time. So 3 out of 5 days in that Monday to Friday week. 3 out of 5 days I need to be up at 5 a.m. and also need to be in bed by 10. And then we talked about my weigh-in, how last week I was down 2 pounds, and also my official start weight was about 1 pound higher than I initially thought. It was 370. All right, we also talked about my other project, right? I had said I had been working on another project, applying to grad school again to go and do my doctorate in occupational therapy. And so later in the video, I am gonna reveal the results of that application because I did hear back from Baylor. Now, we also talked about the weather, and I think regardless of where you are for the past week, it has been hot, okay? We know it's been hot, and trust me when I say it has been hot in Houston, Texas, all right? I think most days over the past week, the highs were between like 99 and 100, 102. We were seeing a lot of high 90s and a lot of triple digits. So it was really hot last week. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to get into the recap for the time goal. All right? So let's look and see how we did with the time goal last week. Okay, so we're going to talk about the time goal. Okay? Sunday. This is last Sunday. I woke up at 7:15 and I was in bed after midnight. Remember, I had gone to the ER with my little one, and so I was there for some time, got home late, went to bed after midnight. Now, Monday, I was up at 6:15 and I was in bed at 10:49. All right, I was up late, getting the check-in done on Monday. Okay, see, I made notes. The 6:15 though, got up at 6:15. I think it's because I was up till midnight. I'm not making excuses. I was up late, and I think I tried to sleep in a little bit. But we were supposed to be hitting that 5 a.m. goal, right? And I didn't make that official until Monday night when I did the check-in. And maybe that's why, no excuse. I was up at 6:15. Now, Tuesday, I was up at 5:41. 5:41 Tuesday morning, and then I was in bed at 10:39. All right, so that's Monday and Tuesday that I didn't hit it for that 3 out of 5. Let's see how the rest of the week went. All right, we got Wednesday now. Wednesday, I was up at 5 a.m. Woo! So I was up at 5 a.m. on Wednesday, and I was in bed at 10:03. We'll call it 10. All right, so Wednesday was good. Thursday, I was up at 5 a.m. again, and I was in bed before 10. But I tried to sleep a little bit after 10, just round about that time. Now, Friday, I was up at 5 a.m. again, so boom, we did that 3 out of 5. Friday, I was up at 5 a.m. again, But I didn't get to bed until 10:45 Friday night. And then yesterday, I was up at 6:68. Remember we said on the weekends we're going to be a little bit lax. I think I had said I wanted to do 6:30 on the weekends, but I am sticking to on the weekends. It's a freebie, okay? I'm not trying to be strict on the weekend. But I was in bed at 10 Saturday night, last night. I was in bed at 10. I didn't go to sleep right away, but I was in bed at 10. So we did hit 3 of the 10 PMs. I had to drag Saturday night into it. I was tired though. But then during the week though, we did Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was up at 5 a.m. And so I do want to share my secret. I didn't really have to use my secret, but I'm going to share it because I do know the secret to waking up early. Here's how I learned this. Y'all know I'm prior military, right? So when I was in the military, I had to be up extra early because of my job in the military. And I used to go out. So where I was stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And it's about an hour or 75 minutes or so from Nashville. An hour, but we'll say 75 minutes. So it's about an hour from Nashville. And so I used to go out in Nashville and I would get home after we went out and it was late, only to get back up super early. And what I had to do was this. Y'all know them old school alarm with the 2 little bells on top and it goes brrr. I had one of those, right? I had to get one of those bell alarms. And here's what I did. I stuck it in my closet. So when it went off, I had to get up out of bed, go to the closet to grab the alarm. And by then I was already up, right? I'm already up and out of bed. So that's the secret to getting up early, y'all. Now, mind you, you don't have to use a bell alarm anymore. All right, I think I still have one somewhere in the storage bin. But you don't have to use a bell alarm. I know a lot of people just set alarms on their phones, and the phones have annoying enough alarms that you can use. But think about this. And I did do a bit of this when I had to get up at 5 a.m. last week. I don't put it where I can just reach and get my phone. I put it where I have to get up to go get the phone. So I put it like next to my bedside table. So I got to get up and go get it. And then you're already up, right? You have to get up and turn it off. You're already up. So that right there is my secret to waking up early. Put your alarm where you have to get up out of bed to go shut it off. And that, my dear friends, will work. So we did good with the time goal. We did really good with the time goal. What's going on, Hard Walk fam? It is 5:24 and I'm out doing my walk. It's Wednesday, the 20th of July, and we out here. Just wanted to check in. You already know. I was up at 5 this morning. If I'm out here at 5:24. So there you go. I'm getting this goal done now. This time goal is gonna happen, folks. It's gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna check in with y'all later. One love. What's going on, Hard Walk, man? What's going on, Hard Walk fam? It is 5:26 a.m. Thursday, July 21st, 22, and I am out doing my walk, checking in. Yes, I was up at 5 this morning. So this 5 a.m. thing, I don't know, we getting it. So I'm not complaining. All right, I'm gonna check in with y'all later. One love. What's going on, Hard Walk fam? It is Friday, July 22nd, 2022. And it is 5:23 a.m. So I'm out on my walk. You guessed it, I was up at 5. And last night I know I was in bed by 10. So, man. Anyway, I'm glad it's Friday, end of the week. I'm dying to give y'all an update on Sunday. I'm gonna try and make sure I get it out earlier too. But anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna check in with y'all later. All right, one love. Okay, now let's talk about what went on this week and what we're gonna do in the coming week. So as you saw, I did really well with the time goal. I did that three out of 5 days. I was up at 5 a.m. and I had 3 days in there where I was in bed by 10. And I will say that I'm really glad that I have this platform, using it as a part of my accountability. Because I have friends that check in with me and they'll be like, hey, did you get up early? Did you get up on time? Or, hey, it's 10 o'clock, better go to bed. So I appreciate the friends who check in with me. I love it, I appreciate it. Even though, not everyone does, and I'm not expecting everyone to, but just for the mere fact, and I think I said this last week, the mere fact that I have to come on here and do this video for my YouTube space, I know I'm gonna report out, right? So it gives me that little bit more of a nudge with the accountability where I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to report out, so let me make sure I get up. Let me make sure I have those 3 out of 5 days, right? So we're doing okay with the time goal. We have one more week in July, y'all. One more week in July. And so we have one more week in July to get this goal. And we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. I'm already starting to see where my body, I'm naturally waking up right around that time. And so that's good. That's good. We're gonna stick to that goal. Now, my weigh-in for this week. Oh man, the weigh-in for this week. I gained the 2 pounds back, y'all. I think I am at 343 this morning when I weighed in. So from that 341, I'm back up 2 pounds. I'm not mad. I was not eating great this week, and I know that. And so I'm not mad at myself. I'm not going to beat myself up. I am so after my last bigger drop in weight, I've been fairly stable. So I am mad. But I am going to say I'm making a little bit of effort, though, this coming week, the last week of July, to knock them 2 pounds back off. We can't be playing no games. We can't be playing no games because we have goals to get to. But with a time goal, listen, y'all, I was up on the times that I needed to be up, right? At least 3 out of 5 days. And I have these, all these smartwatches now. My activity rings. Man, I want to show a clip with the activity rings, y'all. I'm like Lord of the Rings right now. I was closing all my rings every day. All my rings every day for the week. And so that was also motivating as well. One of the things I did was because remember we were talking about the heat last week and how much I felt like I was so dehydrated. And I will also add, I was doing some longer walks the week prior, not last week, but the week before. And that, in addition to the heat and all of that combined, I think it was decreasing my motivation a little bit. And then the timing thing, I was saying I felt like I needed that extra half hour. So this past week, I did good because I think getting up at 5 was definitely the way to go. I was getting up and getting out there. Y'all will see in some of my clips that I actually was up early and I was out there before 5:30. So I was up at 5. So the thing I liked about that was I was getting up, I was knocking out some exercise, mostly a walk. I did mostly walks. I did shorten it just because I said, I didn't want to be out for a very long time. It's really, really hot and it starts to get hot early in the morning. So I made a short loop in my neighborhood that I did. And I think I might just stick to that for some time. while I get a little bit more acclimated, and it's gonna feed into my goal for August. And so I brought that up, I might as well talk about it. For August, what I think I want to do for August, is have a water goal. Because with the heat that we've been having, and I know myself, I have not been drinking as much water as I'm supposed to. So I want to do a water goal for the month of August. Anyway, we have one more week in July that we're working on the time goal, because we said we were going to give it a month. We're going to do that. But in August, starting out that first week of August, I am going to be working on a water goal. I haven't finalized what I'm going to do for that yet, but I want to put a little bit of effort into it and figuring out ways to make that attainable for myself. So it's going to be water for August, y'all. Now my other project, woo! So I did get accepted into Baylor. Yes, got accepted into Baylor to do my occupational therapy doctorate. And so over the next 16 to 18 months, so the next year and a half, y'all are going to be with me when I am working on my doctoral degree. Be prepared. Be prepared. So that was a part of the reason too why I wanted to start getting used to that getting up early time goal. Remember I said it tied into something else? I know that there are times when if I'm getting up very early and not walking, I am going to use sometimes that morning time to get some schoolwork done. I just like that time being time for myself at 5 in the morning, getting up at 5 and doing some personal stuff at that time frame. And so I know that over the next 16 to 18 months, some of that will be me probably working on a project or working on a paper or working on some research. So I really wanted to get used to that time goal a little ahead of when school is supposed to start. And I think actually my classes are supposed to begin around the end of August. So that's coming right up as well. So I will be working on my doctoral degree in occupational therapy over the next 16 to 18 months. Whew. So I'm excited about that. And I am excited about how things are going with the hard walk as well. I'm really excited about how this effort, the weekly check-in, has been going. Please, please, please look up the hard walk on the other social media platforms, all right? I have it on Instagram, I have it on Facebook, I have it on TikTok. And y'all are here with me on YouTube. So I have the hard walk on all these platforms. Eventually I'll make a website for the hard walk, but probably nothing more than really just a feeder for these other platforms as well, because these are the places where most of our engagement happens. I really want to say thank you to everyone, seriously, for checking in with me, right? A lot of y'all have been checking in with me, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And what do they say? They say like, comment, subscribe. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend about the space too, because I really, like I've always said, I want this to be an adventure to a better me, but really it's an adventure for all of us, right? I know everyone has goals that we're all working on. So this is just my medium for sharing mine. I really appreciate y'all, and look out to see how we did in this coming week. All right? One love.